And for the next word I want to share with you, that's word potentialist, and it is adverb, right? We already learned about the words in noun, in adjective, and also in verb, right? And now we learn the words in adverb, and that's what potentialist. And for the word potentially, it is the same meaning with the word possibly, right? So let's imagine about the words possibly and the words potentially. They are the same meaning, and you can replace for each other. And let's see about the words potentially, how dictionaries explain about the meaning of these words. Potentially is mean in the possible state or condition, in the possible state or condition, right? Due to describe the possible result or effects of something. Okay, potentially is like as you can see, the picture I saw to you on the screen with the phrase like this: potentially unwanted this program. So like this, we say about this program that perhaps, right? There are many people do not want to do not want to do not want to use this program. So that's why we use this phrase: potentially unwanted this program. Many people do not want to use this program and do not want to install in their computer. We have one example like this. Hepatitis is a potentially fatal disease. Yeah, fatal disease, you're right. That's a kind of disease can cause you die, right? Fatal disease. So hepatitis is really dangerous. So that's why it is a potentially fatal disease. Hepatitis, you know this word, right? For this kind of disease relates to liver, yeah. And in reality, right? And for the kind of hepatitis, we call that B or C. Hepatitis B or C can cause a death, right? For patient, but for hepatitis A, it is normal, right? Not so serious, yeah. So for you, if you have more knowledge about hepatitis, let show for us in the chat box. I mean about in the comment below. Okay, the next example that this crisis is potentially the most serious in the organization history. Okay, so for this organization, that you can understand that in the past there was many problems, right? Happen leads to the business of the companies was not good and reduce about benefits. Yeah, so can cause something like they lost workers because they didn't earn in the benefits, right? To pay the good salary for workers. So that's why workers left their organization and find out a new job with better salaries, or perhaps the workers, right, also want to stay and to work for that organization, but because there's a lost income, right? So they cannot pay salary for the workers, so they had to reduce. The worker number, right? Yeah, so let's do that. They fire several workers. Yeah. So in this, we can understand like in one event for this organization summarize about historic operation of this organization, right? And they show and they say there is one crisis, right? Happens in 10 years ago. Of course, it is potentially the most serious, right? In business operation of organization. Okay, and yeah.